And we're live. Shout out to Maddie Allen. Welcome to R2R. Welcome to Wreck the Riches. Don't forget to smash the like button, drop a comment, subscribe, post notifications. You guys know the drill. Always remember, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm for damn sure not a professional. This is crypto. Don't ever allow an influencer on any social media platform out there to influence when it comes to crypto, because you could get wrecked. It's for pure entertainment purposes only. All right. I love blueberries. So tonight we're going to talk about OpenClaw, the LLM agents, the future of crypto and trading. Since I've been in crypto, and the very first day I started playing around on Ethereum back when it was $50 and DeFi and trading was going live on Uniswap with Hex and then all these other, poop tokens, they call them. We've been trading. We've been fighting slippage. We've been PvPing. We've been on Solana doing a lot of PvP, right? Pulse Chain, tons of PvP. Pulse Chain, very little liquidity, though. There's a lot of people fighting for a small bucket of money there. But like even larger chains like Ethereum and Solana, it's a pump and dump. And you get so caught up in the moment that you literally miss the bull run where you could have had just going from blue chips to stables, from stables to blue chips like Bitcoin, Ethereum, BNB, Solana, just trading the true tokens that have value and a need and have a place for people to actually perform acts like DeFi. But before we continue, because AI has changed the world and it's changed crypto forever as well. Let's take a look at the price of Bitcoin really quick. $67,812. I told you there would be some good relief rallies. I'm looking at now from the signals that I'm getting that we should be going below 60K soon here. Okay, so I'm going to throw that out there. I think we're going below 60K in the very near future. That's my speculation. But other than that, an individual can only do so much as far as fighting your emotions. And that's the key difference is human versus AI. We have emotions. We scroll through Twitter. We get hyped. We're up, we're down, we're emotional. AI does not do that. And before we get further into the topic, don't forget the official sponsor of the R2R live stream and video content. Head over to dexfi.com. Link is displayed below. You can see it on the screen. Use my link. USDC distributed is $1.3 million, where you can head over to Base, mint your NFT with Ethereum, and you mint a bond, start earning yield from the fees on that active managed liquidity, right? Their daily compounds, $3,695. Daily profits, $3,727. APR, 75.57%, pays you in USDC. So back to the lecture at hand, the emotions of what we go through when we're holding a token. And the one thing that gets us, and we're all guilty of it, and it's happened to all of us, is when a token corrects and it goes down. A lot of people sell for a loss and they exit, right? They're not doing all the technical things you can do on even Astrodex or a centralized exchange with the stop losses and all that. They're just buying tokens and getting scared and jumping to one to the other. But if you're in meme coins, it's even worse, because a correction in a meme token could be the final and only correction before it hits zero. Okay. But with AI and OpenClaw, right, you are eliminating every single aspect of your true emotions that have gotten you wrecked and gone from wrecked to rich, from rich to wrecked, because your emotions have made you money as well, right? But we're not perfect beings, okay? We're not perfect beings. And the most disruptive form of technology has been AI, and then what they call OpenClaw. Okay. OpenClaw, the tech behind this has been the most impactful AI to come out, like the most powerful form of AI to come out in recent times in the past few months. And people are just starting to learn it. Okay. And how you can implement this in the cryptocurrency. And I want to just throw out there that, AI agents, right? They're autonomous AI agents, but with OpenClaw, it's not just a script, guys. So people that are learning how to utilize this and put it to work are going to be very well off and are becoming very well off. But you have to understand how to use it every day, and use it to your advantage to make money. And how could you do that is downloading the software, starting to learn and use other AI tools to walk you through it. Literally could use ChatGPT to walk you through how to use OpenClaw. But what I'm saying is it's not just a script. Okay. Everyone thinks of a script. Most bots, like a bot will follow indicators, right? It executes like a simple buy and sell logic. But with OpenClaw, right, you can tell it like what to do, and it can reason through like multiple steps and tasks that you're explaining for it to do. So we're talking like straight up interacting with a dApp or a website, like any application, any DeFi dApp. It chains all the actions together. So it's like a robot, like a human robot with no emotion though, and able to just counter and take action on everything that you tell it to do. I thought when I first used ChatGPT, which I was late for it, I was like, this is the most amazing thing since I've ever seen in my life. Like I never used, and I can't go a day without using it. But the tech that I want you to understand is it uses LLM. Okay. And this is why I have been talking about AURUM EX AI bot nonstop. Okay. Because the technology known as LLM, and if you saw the interview with Crypto Wendy O with the founder of AURUM, and I'll show you the platform in a second, where they're using a trading bot to earn you a certain amount of percentage per month. The highest you can earn is like 16.6%. It's not like a 1% per day, anything like that, right? But they're using LLM. And that's where the power of combining everything in this new type of technology is the most effective. That's why I'll even bring it to the platform right now so I can show you what I mean. Okay. So, and there's no long story short. So LLM basically stands for large language model. Okay. And you have access, it can access like browser automation, memory planning. It can analyze content, create a plan, execute the steps to that plan. It will evaluate your results and adjust strategy. So when it comes to trading, right, all the aspects of a perfect trader with no emotions that could game plan and analyze based off the results and data in real time is what would make the perfect trader. So you could make technically your own AURUM EX AI bot if you were to able to learn how to utilize these tools at their finest. But if you're like too overwhelmed and you're like, okay, no, then AURUM, like I've been talking about every single day, is a good place to go use that tech on a platform that's already doing it for you. Best thing, I always say the best of both worlds. I'm in this platform and utilizing pretty much OpenClaw for all the tools that it offers. So it's just such a big leap for AI tech and how you can use it not only in crypto, but the way it can be applied in crypto in creating your own trading bot and creating the perfect trader. Okay. Creating the perfect structure of marketing. If you want to make a YouTube channel and you want to market, crypto or talk about this and that, be a big affiliate marketer. This technology can make you so much money, and you may have crypto in the middle, and all around it is like several business ideas in the form of crypto or in the form of anything else you could possibly think of. But we're in crypto, so we talk about, marketing, all of your things that you believe in, this and that. It can all be automated shorts. You can literally start a YouTube channel, and I'm starting to work on that now to create shorts and earn a ton of subscribers and be a powerful force without ever showing your face, without ever using your real voice. It could all be done in real time. All right. So with these tasks, right, as we look at EX AI bot, I'm earning right now, I'm in the standard package for $346.74. The link's in the description, guys. They're utilizing LLM, right? And you have the opportunity to earn stable income and earn up to 17.5% monthly, and those profits get credited to you daily. You can compound. The biggest package you could get is about 50 grand. Let's talk about somebody who wants to do $10,000. Let's say somebody does 10,000. When you go into this, you're in it for a year, and you could either take the daily earnings and withdraw it. As far as your 10,000, withdraw the earnings, which on a $10,000 VIP package, that's 14.8% per month. But if you compound it, you can see the results after 1 year would be about $63,175 in USDT. Reason why I love it is because it's using the LLM, and I understand the power of that, and I understand, and I'm building my own, but I'm not going to be subscribing it out to, other users. It'll be for me and, maybe your friend if I get it down, or maybe your friend masters it and gives me their secrets. Sharing is caring. But it's able to, arbitrage, monitor the market, lay out automated workflows. There's so much stuff as far as its multi-tool compatibility across the board. It's like a superhero trader that has zero emotions, has no problems, nothing thinking about this or that, doesn't get motivated, doesn't get discouraged, doesn't fall off track, doesn't get angry. All these things that human beings, why we're not perfect. And that's the most incredible thing ever. The OpenClaw and then LLM, which is utilized here on AURUM. And that's why I'm messing with it. That's why I'm in it, right? And outside of crypto, you can do simple things, file management, anything, plugins, custom logic, training to do anything you want. Okay. So once you figure out how to build your own bot and you can get it consistent, you're Gucci. That's what I'm testing. That's the trial and error. I'm like Tommy Pickles' dad in the basement trying to get my bot to do consistent profits. And, going risk it to the biscuit mode. But right now on AURUM, it's been consistent, right, since I've been in it. Let's take a look here. You see, this is down here because I haven't got a payout for the 26 yet. But my first one was 38 cents, 26, 26, 53, and 64 cents. So we'll see what tomorrow is. I've compounded that $2.07 in profit back into it. I have it on reinvest. And then for tomorrow's video, I'm going to top up about 116 bucks. So I'll be at $463 on the second plan, which is standard, 11.37%. So to get to the next level, 12.25%, I need a minimum of 1,000. Max is $2,499.99. So my goal would be to get to 10, and then I can compound my way up from there pretty quick. But I will be taking a mix of profits and compounding, because again, the calculator here shows a year of compounding. Heck, you can put 2 years, calculate it, and it'll show you what 461,962, right? Which are incredible numbers. But we're in the realm of AI, where again, everything AI does when done right is like a perfect being. So links in the description for AURUM. Definitely do your research and check it out. I'm liking it. I'm going to continue to go and get it to the $10,000 package, whether it's fast or slow. And then I'll be able to compound to the ultimate, but I will be taking profits along the way, as you always should in anything. Bet a lot of you bought a lot of crypto. They were like, I shoulda, woulda, coulda, took my profits, but I didn't. You know, a lot of us, especially this bull run that came, it came and gone. And I think a lot of us got mixed up in, you know, memes and ridiculous opportunities that just didn't pan out. And that's life. That's life, man. Ain't that the truth? Learn hard lessons in crypto. But I'm not going to learn a hard lesson here. Taking advantage of AI. Taking advantage of the LLM, understanding it, working on building my own. And while I do that, I'm in AURUM. And I'll let it do what it does and consistently just compound. Until I figure out how to run it on my own, I won't need to use anything else. But, you know, I don't know how to build my own this and that. So maybe I'll be stuck just using other platforms. I think that every cycle, you're going to learn a huge lesson. The adjustments that I definitely had to make, man, basically, Pulse Chain. Pulse Chain was an awful experience, but my experience in crypto is not bad at all, just because I bought Bitcoin at 250 bucks and Ethereum at $7. So I've always been up. I've sold a lot. And for what I have left over, everything's in profit, even when I risk it for the biscuit and something goes down. But we know now, based off the 4-year cycle, Bitcoin is in a bear market. So yeah, it could hit $180,000, $200,000, but that won't be until 2027, 2028. You know, and I don't think Ethereum is fixing to go to an all-time high crazy valuation of 6,000 or 7,000. I'm pretty sure it's diluted, like I've been telling you guys for the past year. And the best bet, not financial advice, but telling myself, is just buy Solana, because everybody's going to build over there. So you just got to be a long-term holder. If you were in Bitcoin when I bought it at 250, then went to 20,000 and dumped to 3,000, I just held and bought more. You would have sold for a loss, been scared, and just said it's a scam. Then you leave, you come back, you're like, what? 4 years later, it's 65,000. You buy the top, goes down, you sell. Oh man, crypto sucks. It's a scam. You come back after dip from the 65,000, well, like a $69,000 Judas wick candle to 69 grand, drops all the way to 18,000. You sell again, and you come back, it's $120,000 Bitcoin. It's because you don't know what you're doing. You don't understand the cycles. So that's why a lot of people get wrecked, and it just is what it is. You either understand it as a 4-year cycle, and it just ended on October the 5th, 2025, where Bitcoin peaked at its 125K plus, and everything is down, and it'll continue to go down. I think the bottom will be at the end of 2026, November, December. Maybe it goes into 2027. Who knows? If the stock market definitely drops the ball. Yeah. But the only thing you can do right now is utilize AI and understand what be this like fascinating builder. And it's just like everyone is a dev. You can literally become a dev in real time. Everybody can be a dev in real time now and build their own stuff. You can even use AI to build your own Aster decks, a decentralized exchange or swaps, So much you can do. But in the meantime, to be 100% honest, let me make the screen bigger. We're going to focus on the things that I like as far as buying. Let me pull up deck screener and just keep DCAing while prices continue to fall in my favorite types of tokens. So Privacy's Fyro. I'll buy that on the Binance Smart Chain. And then Alpha Keck on a super discount and can go in lower with the rest of the market going down. Keep buying it and keep buying it. And take the risk of it going to no success or having big success. But Alpha Keck's it's not a privacy pick. It's an AI pick. So AlphaKeck.ai is going to be a massive mover. I believe, I speculate, in the near future when we get out of a bear market. And someone said stocks are better. Yeah, sure. But yeah, with Bitcoin, I see it as coming down below 60K soon in the near future. Like I said, that's my speculation. The bottom of the cycle, like towards the end of the year, I kid you not, I say between 30,000 to 40,000, between there. I'm going even lower on my recent of like 42, 45,000. I'm thinking 30 to 40K, $30 to $40,000 Bitcoin by the end of 2026, which would be nice too, because if you earn enough money and get enough stables, you can buy a nice dip. We're always blessed with like an extremely good dip in crypto during the bear market, and these 4-year cycles are beautiful. It's the easiest thing once you admit to it, submit to it, right? Hey, the 4-year cycle happened. We're in a bear market. No, there's a super cycle. Like all everything is there for you to see. You can start from the beginning to 2013, right, to 2017, 2021, and then 2025. 4-year cycles after the inception of Bitcoin, from the time the first block rewards hit. So let's see. On the downtrend, DCA in. On the up, DCA out. AI will just make you lose money. I'm just making money right now with AI, and the one that I'm working on right now that it made using OpenClaw is not doing too bad. I'm not getting percentages as far as LLM, because I'm utilizing LLM for my own bots right now. My percentages are like half of what you would get in AURUM currently. So this has been consistent every day. The founder doxed himself on a big YouTube channel. He was one of the founders of Binance Latin America, and talks about the LLM that they use for this. So you would have to understand what that even is to even really compress that to understand it in your brain. For somebody who doesn't know what that tech even is, you just look at this and go, scam, scam, scam. That's really all people know how to say it until it sticks, right? Scam, scam, hits. Oh, that was a scam. I was right. Scam, scam. That's all people say crypto is. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I guess everything's a scam, right? Taxes, everything. Everything's just, it is what it is. But if you've had belief and you've had good timing, then you did well. And I've had all of that. But at the same time, I've had belief and bad timing and lost a lot. And these indicators are all things of reason that I can look back and go, damn, if only I wasn't human, my emotions got the best of me. That's why I'm going to continue to talk about and go heavy into AURUM EX AI bot for the tech that it's using that I understand and seeing the consistent results um, and just for my own as well, right? If I can nail mine to get, I'm like 3% if I would do my numbers a month. So obviously I got work to do, but these numbers right here, I know they're possible based off a lot of people that have designed their own. I'm not there yet, so I'll continue to invest in this, have fun. It feels like DeFi is back again, to be honest with you. Like I feel like I'm in the year 20, like 18, 2019, getting into 2020, where DeFi is blowing up, being in this. So this is the links in the description. If you want to join, risk it for the biscuit, do your thing, do your research. I'm in crypto to make money and have fun. I don't like to sit in here and stress about stuff, right? The past market understanding that I was telling people like the bear market was coming. So I was having fun because I was taking profits from a lot of things that I was like, yeah, man, the show's almost over. Time to hop off. Anything can work on the short term. I've been in crypto since 2017. I know a lot about AI. Stanford CS 230. Right on. Yeah. Crypto OG. Everyone's an OG, right? I'm an OG. You're an OG. Yeah. I could say I mined the first block of Bitcoin. It wouldn't matter with the way the markets go. You either accept, what you're in, or you don't. And I accept that the bear market is here. Timing as best as I can. AI is booming, so you can build a lot of tools to help you be very efficient. And I'm having fun in some DeFi right now. And other than that, holding my solid plays and DCAing whenever I feel like, just for the long term. Like, I'm still young. I don't need to, I can ride these waves round trip and look at it as like I looked at my 401k. Let's see what happens in 15 years with Solana. Maybe some new tech comes and wipes out everything, and Bitcoin's like an altcoin. You don't know. We don't know. Technology moves so fast. So it's soon that AI is going to disrupt this space by creating something that is much more efficient and unique and more interesting. And all it takes is just all the big money to say, oh, this is going to be the best thing, Bitcoin killer. And all the money goes into that. And boom, this whole run's over. All right. Bitcoin becomes the VCR of the industry. No one uses it anymore. So who's going to predict? I don't know. Crypto needs to be like a credit card transaction that business accept it. I think we're a long ways from that. Those cryptos could definitely do it, but people still are going to want to use a card. I don't think they're going to want to use a ledger. It's weird how the world is. So slow, so slow. I remember when the first, flat screen TV came out, and the first people that had them, they were like my rich friends. 3-4 years later, we all had it. It was affordable because it had been out, and they were then buying the new stuff that had like smart apps. So that's how technology moves. People get in early, they can afford to, or that are aware. And then there's just that slow roll of people that come in and, buy it when it's on Black Friday and it's old tech. And they're like, I got a flat screen TV. And like dudes over here, like, oh, I got a hologram TV. Cool. Like, people still use those. You got to think like, it's just like so old to me. I bought my first Bitcoin at $250. So I laugh when people are buying Bitcoin now because I go, holy crap, like what? You're buying it for $67,000? Yeah, double not too long ago, 120. Most people use their phone nowadays. Yeah, like Zelle through bank accounts. It's like, what do you need crypto for? You know, I mean, because of inflation, of course, but you know, maybe you'll have something. They'll do an instant transfer of a different currency other than Bitcoin because the gas fee, right? Especially if a lot of people are using the network, be really expensive. But anyways, yeah, there's, you know what? I was looking at this platform here. I don't think I'm going to do it. They seem to show their trades. Everyone is talking about it. And to me, this looks, and you guys know I risk it for the biscuit, right? That just looks too, for this Lumex, I just can't. We'll see. I'll stick to the docs developers over here and keep doing my thing and, you know, talking about the tech that I like. Other than that, we'll do we'll do a members only live tomorrow night since it's Friday. Don't forget to smash that like button. Drop a comment. Till next time, we'll do it again. Yeah, dog.